so I already primed my eyelids, and I am gonna go ahead and go with a light color, it's a transition color, and my mirror is facing this way, so I am going to be blending that all over the eyelid. A technique that you don't really need to know about, just blend it. After using a transition color on my crease, I am taking Caramel, this shade right here from the Anastasia Amrezy palette. And you could take any other orange color. I know the Morphe 35 W and N palette also have a beautiful orange color. So just take that on your crease and blend it out. I'm using my favorite brush by Morphe, it's M441, and just blend all this in the crease. There's no specific way, just blend it out. Now I'm taking this Milani, it's a lip liner, it's a brown shade, and what I like about this is that it's very creamy, so it's really easy to blend when it comes to applying as a eyeshadow. So I apply this all over the eyelid, and I make sure I get this exactly very tight where the lash line is at. So just apply this all over. It's gonna look very funky at first, as you can see, funky. So just apply this all over your eyelid. Make sure you don't take it above your crease line. So just make sure you just keep it on the eyelid because we are going to be blending, and when it blends we want to make sure that it gets above the crease. So just keep it below. Make sure that these liners that you're going to be using on your eyelid are creamy because they can irritate your eye. So make sure when you are applying them, they are creamy for you to blend and for your eyelid as well. So don't use anything that's dry and it's going to affect you, okay? Okay, so now we are going to use the Morphe brush that we did use for a transition color, and we are going to go ahead and blend it out with no additional product. So this brush is just going to help you blend out. Since it already has product from the previous shadow, you're just going to go ahead and blend until you see no harsh line whatsoever. And you see how from this harsh line it's starting to blend out compared to this one. This is very harsh, this is not. So just keep on blending. Take your time with it, or else you're going to look like a raccoon if you don't blend this out. So make sure you're blending it out. And what I'm doing is I have my brush this way, facing this way, so it's in between my crease line. And I'm blending in the crease line to get rid of the harsh line. And now it's starting to look more smoked out. Then it will look like a harsher one on this area. So I'm going to go ahead and close my eyes, and you're going to tell the difference. See how right here it's a very harsh line? This right here is starting to look smoky. We want this to be how it's supposed to look, smoky. So just keep on blending it out until you see no harsh line. And by any means, you could apply a darker shadow, or you could apply more liner if you feel that it's fading away. But you want this to look smoky, by any means no harsh lines. So just keep on blending it. Since this is a cream product, your brush is going to tend to get very dirty really quick. So you're going to go ahead and just clean it out on your hand, on a tissue, anything you have near you. Just clean it and keep on blending, because the cream will affect the way you're blending out if you don't clean it out. So make sure that you just blend all the brown. And after you see that it's blended, don't blend in the crease line anymore. Just blend up here where you see that it's starting to look very smoky, not in the crease line anymore. So just blend upwards over here, just the way I'm doing it, not in the crease anymore, but just on the upper. So now I'm taking a dark brown shadow and I'm just patting it all over the lid, because we want it to look darker since the creamy liner did kind of fade away after all the blending, and we just want to apply it all over the eyelid. with a flat shader brush. And by any means it looks messy, but we're going to go ahead and clean it with the concealer. That's why I have not applied concealer yet. And after applying patting that shadow, I go in with another blending brush and just softly blend that out because we don't want a harsh line by any means. So just slowly, or just blend that out, no harsh lines. So after all the blending, we want to go ahead and take a light shade and use this on our brow bone to clean up any shadow that went above, you know. So after all that blending and cleaning, I am going to take concealer now, and by any means this is going to help me clean any fallout that happened. So you're just going to go ahead and do a harsh line right here to clean all that mess that fell out. And bring it down. And I do want a very extreme, very bright highlight because I want my eyes to be the main focus, to stand out. So I am going to be applying maybe like 30 shades lighter than my face, but just go ahead and do all of this. And I'm going to blend it out with my beauty blender. Okay, so after all that blending, you see how all this is cleaned up. There is by any means no shadow left over. So now I'm setting this with my Anastasia banana powder from the contour palette. We're not baking today. I'm just going to go ahead and run this very quickly. My forehead. After my highlight is set, I'm going to take Lotus Lashes in number 410. Look how cute the packaging is. I am trying these lashes on. These are the 410 by Lotus Lashes, and I'm going to apply them because it's very hard to apply them on camera, so I'm going to try to do it anyways, okay? So I did apply mascara because you don't need a tutorial in applying mascara, and I did apply a thin but very thin coat of my Duo Dark Tone Eyelash Adhesive. So I'm just letting it dry for like 30 seconds, okay? I know blowing is not very sanitary, but hey, I'm trying to do this, okay? Okay, so now watch me do the struggle of applying the lash on camera. So I start by applying it on the middle first, and then I slowly take it to the outer corner, then the inner corner. That's where you should apply. So I now just wait. Hopefully they don't move. Okay, that wasn't a struggle. And this is how they look. Compared to this side, look how fucking poppin' they are. And I go in with my tweezers and slowly press both my lash line and the false lash together so they could blend. After applying, you know, the other lash off camera, I am taking the same color I used as the transition color to use on my waterline to blend out so we can smoke this at the bottom. And we're going to connect all this to the topper shadows. We're going to connect it together just like this. Using the same eyeshadow that we did to pat it on the brown lid, I am applying this just very tightly by the lash line. As you can see, just very tightly lash line, applying it. We are going to go ahead and blend it, but for right now we want to get it very tightly, very harsh on the lash line. Taking another clean brush, we're just going to blend both of the colors out together. Just like this. Using the same liner we used at the beginning, we're going to apply this on our waterline. We are not applying a dark liner. We're going to apply a brown one. Oh, I'm starting to get sick. Not good, not good. So you see how it doesn't give it like a very dark look, but it gives some type of intense. Well, this we're going to also apply it on the top liner. If you can't do this part and it's very hard for you, my name is to go ahead and skip it. I'm applying mascara on my, oh my god, I can never apply mascara like an adult. Now if it looks easy, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, you guys, so this was the final look for today. I did want go ahead and apply, you know, this necklace. Not apply, but went out and, you know, put on my necklace. It's from Forever 21. I believe I got it for like $10. I do have in my extensions from Milani because, you know, my hair is not long. So I am really liking these lashes. They are not heavy. This is my second time wearing them, and if you guys are interested in them, I will leave all product details below. So if you guys like anything that I used today, go ahead and find it below in my description box. If you guys really enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, you know, like it, subscribe, stay tuned for more videos I will have in different ones. If you guys are not so into the dramatic looks, I will definitely have a natural looks as well. So you guys, you know what, let me know what you guys think, okay? No, it's this side actually, this side. What were tutorials? Just let me know what you guys think about it, and like always, stay tuned. I love you all. Thank you for supporting me. The struggle of a week. Oh. The highlight, the bronzing. I went ahead with my Max Fix